So, you want a brand new fifth wheel, front kitchen model, bunch of residential features that we know and love, but we don't want to pay six figures for that thing. Well, you're in luck. What's up, guys? It's Hayes here with Bob Hurley RV in Oklahoma City, and today I've got the pleasure of showing you guys this brand new, beautiful 2026 Forest River Columbus 388 FKH. Now, this thing is super cool, bunch of really neat features on this that you guys need to know about if you're in the market for a full-size front kitchen fifth wheel. Don't count this one out. Stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. But before we go, what are we doing here, man? Go ahead and subscribe. It's that little red button right down there below. Go ahead. I'll wait on you. It's like right there, in here somewhere. Find it? Perfect. Let's get into it. This brand new 2026 Forest River Columbus 388 FKH has an MSRP of $114,962. Yeesh, that's a lot. But good news, this is for sale on our website right now for a whopping $89,995. If this isn't quite the floor plan for you and your family, don't worry, I got you covered. I've got plenty of other Columbuses in stock right now, and we can always order in that perfect floor plan that's going to work great for you and the family. I'll have links down in the description below to our listing of this exact unit. I'm also going to have links to Columbus's website so you can hop on there and check out different floor plans that they have to offer if this isn't quite the one for you. Let's talk about some weights. 14,414 pounds dry. 2,271 pounds of cargo carrying capacity. GVWR 16,685. These front kitchen models have a lot of weight here on the tongue. 2,685 pounds hitch weight. 42 feet and 10 inches long. It's big. 13 and a half feet tall. 101 inch wide body. 110 gallons worth of gray water. 75 gallons of fresh water. 78 gallons of black water. We're going to start here on the outside, then work our way inside. You guys know the drill. Did I hear you say that you wanted some storage in this thing? Because we have a bunch. Let's see if I can get back out of here. As a general statement, most front kitchen models will have very little storage on your pass-through, and this is no exception. So we have a ton of kitchen components up there, and a lot of our other electrical components have to have somewhere to go. So where do they sacrifice? Here in the pass-through. Now, don't let this fool you, because there is a crazy amount of storage back here. Now, they have taken the master suite and raised it up, giving us this immense basement storage. This is absolutely insane. I love the storage that we get from Columbus on this unit. Now, here on the campsite, we've got these two big slam latch doors held up by magnets. Over here on the end, same thing, big slam latch door held on by a magnet there. And look at all of the space, man. This is just absolutely incredible. I love all of the storage that we get on this front kitchen model. Now, of course, we're going to have our power cord reel. Over on this side, we'll have our wet bay. And I love these B&B wet bays. Makes it super easy to use. You just turn these little knobs to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. They do give us an outdoor shower. We've got a water filter, a couple of 110 outlets over here as well, and all of our tank valves. Now, we're plumbed to go right through the bottom. That way we don't have to keep this door open. They also give us our spray hose with a place to hold it. You can see all of that aluminum frame up there too. And man, the storage on this thing is absolutely incredible. I flippin' love it. Now, one thing that I would like to see from Columbus, you have these rolling trays that come out. I'm sure you guys have seen them on other models before, but those things can hold up to 800 pounds, and I think that would be a fantastic idea to have one of these rolling trays come out so you can put all your stuff on it and then roll it back on the inside. Obviously, that's something that we can always do aftermarket, but I would like to see that out of the gate from Columbus. Now, while we're back here on the rear of this big bad Columbus, let's talk about this hitch. Now, this does have the towing package, so we've got 3,000-pound towing rating, 300-pound hitch weight, 2-inch towing receiver, and a 4-pin connection that will go right up in here. But man, I really do like the fact that they give you that towing package, and up top, we are prepped and ready to go for a backup camera right there. And I also love the fact that they give us an actual ladder. A lot of other manufacturers nowadays are just going ladder prep and not giving you a ladder at all. So I like the fact that they still give us that ladder. Another thing I want you to notice on this Columbus is we have slide toppers on this bad boy. We've got a total of 5 of them for all 5 of our slides. Moving right along, obviously this is a 50 amp unit. We've got our power inlet right there. We also have our dump side here, and then we're going to have one more on the other side of these tires. There we are. And we've got a 12-gallon quick recovery gas and electric hot water heater. Absolutely love that. Now these are Sterling all steel ST235 80R16 tires. Really good stuff. And we've got that MoRide CRE 3000 upgraded suspension system. Now we have 6 points of hydraulic leveling power. We've got 2 on either side of our wheels on both sides of the camper and our 2 up front. Now we talked about a little bit of storage earlier. And here in the pass-through, we have very limited storage. Like we talked about, these front kitchen models don't have a ton of storage here in the pass-through. That's why I love our huge basement storage that we get back there. Now, over here, we are going to have our Lippert automatic leveler controls. Now, obviously, this guy is a hydraulic leveling system. Now, we're also going to have 2 30-pound propane tanks on either side of this unit. Now, these guys will only use a rack and pinion style slide. Only rack and pinion style slides, and they also have a really upgraded front cap with some spray foam insulation there, making sure that you're not going to lose any insulation on your front cap. Now, on select models, we'll also have the windshield here. Now, I've got a few of these Columbuses in stock. You'll see one right here that does not have that front windshield, but we do on this front kitchen model. And speaking of, guys, if you're liking everything else that you're seeing, but just aren't in love with the floor plan, I've got tons of Columbuses in stock right now, and we can always order in whatever kind of Columbus that you're looking for. Now, up here at the front, we have our upgraded MoRide pin box. Now, if we go down here, check some stuff out. Now here, we're going to have all of the hydraulic components. We do already have our battery installed from the factory in that box right there, and our battery disconnect. Now this unit is equipped with the solar package, so this has a 1800 watt pure sine wave inverter right there, with 260 watts worth of solar on the top. You're also prepped and ready to go to add another one, giving you over 500 watts of solar on this unit. And another option that you can do is put a 5,500 watt generator on this big bad Forest River Columbus. We've got 2 big bad awnings on this guy. One 12-foot awning and an 18-foot awning, man. Tons of awning space. If you guys are getting sunburnt while you're camping on this, that's on you, man, because you got tons of awning to keep you out of the sun. Now, you know we're going to have some nice bright LEDs underneath both of these big bad awnings. And let's talk about some entertainment stuff right quick. So if we wanted to do some outdoor entertainment, we've got plug-ins and our TV hookup for some outside TV action. Now, if we do that, you're kind of left to put it here in the basement and set it up right here and have this guy open. If we didn't want to do that and hard mount it, we'd have to mount it over here on the side. Now, that would either be over our furnace exhaust, which is not really a great idea. Now, speaking of the furnace, 35,000 BTU furnace, tons of heating power, or we could mount it right in between the furnace and the door here. Right, we do have a couple of plugs where we could plug that guy in. We would have to run our coax cable back over to this outlet here. I think that we could do a little bit of a redesign on our outdoor entertainment system. But guys, I'm trying to be picky. This thing is super cool and has a lot of really good features, and I'm trying to be critical, and it's honestly really hard because this is a really great unit. Now, underneath, speaking of outdoor entertainment, if we wanted to get some grilling action going, we've got our LP Quick Connect right here. So you could set up the Blackstone, get your grill going, have the game going over here. Man, just imagine it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Before we go inside, there's a couple of things here at the entry that I want to mention and make sure that you're aware of. This new handle redesign is so cool. It's super sleek. Hardly even know that it's there. So whenever we want to get this guy out, we'll pull it out this way, bring the rest of this guy out, and that gives us a great grab handle to go in and out of the unit. Nice and sturdy, making sure you don't slip and fall. Speaking of slipping and falling, check out these MoRide solid steps. We've got some grip tape on here too, give you some traction, and this guy is spring assisted. So whenever we want to pull it back into the unit, we'll do this. Put my foot underneath, bring it up, catch that sucker. Bring it right back in like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we are stored away. Super adjustable too. We can hit this guy and move these legs kind of however we want. Really good stuff. Now here we're going to have our entry step light, nice and bright. And then I want to talk to you about this Lion's Head 125 lifetime warranty. 1 year, no excuse guarantee. 2-year complimentary roadside assistance, 5-year warranty on the radial ST tires, and a lifetime structural warranty on all of your wheels. Really good stuff. Want to be sure that you guys have that peace of mind whenever you're dragging this big bad unit around. Now we are obviously ready to go for our TPMS. Now we have 7,000 pound axles underneath this guy, and we also have a full size spare. Where to go? There it is. There's our spare. Crank down spare right there in our underbelly. Now speaking of the underbelly, this guy is a true full 4 seasons camper. Seasonal protection, we do have that forced heat enclosed underbelly as well as those 12-volt tank heaters. Man, look at all these beautiful campers. You guys want a camper? I got plenty of... Hey, man, we're getting sidetracked. We're up here on the roof. Check it out, man. We got 1, 2, 3 15,000 BTU ACs, and we got a heat pump in one of these guys too. Now up here on the roof, we're going to have a couple of max air fans like this one here on the bathroom in the very back. Also have a nice little skylight there. Now they have siphon 360 vents for our tanks. That's what these guys are right over here. And as we move along, we're ready to go with the Winegard 360 Plus Air. And this guy's a 4G LTE and Wi-Fi booster. Really good looking stuff. Now we're going to have a couple other skylights. Our AC's up here, another skylight up in the kitchen, and that big bad 260 watt solar panel. Now the other thing, while we're up here, I want you to notice that this solar panel hooks into this port right here. And we have got this lonely little old port all by himself, but here's the best part. You can get another one of these big solar panels and put it right here, plug it right into that guy. So you can have over 500 watts of solar out of the gate. Now, since we're up here on the roof, is the whole point. This has the Alpha Ply roof. Now, this guy has a limited lifetime warranty on the roof membrane, which is super cool. Really good looking stuff up here on the roof with a great view of our lot. Man, we got more campers than I know what to do with. Come buy one of these things. An all welded aluminum frame. We've got Asdel on the outside and the inside of our wall construction. Now this is also a vacuum bonded and laminated wall all the way around with their aluminum frame. We've also got 5/8" marine grade plywood on top of 3 inches of aluminum construction on the floor. Let's do a quick walkthrough of the inside, then we'll get a little bit more detail. I'm always looking forward to hearing from my people in the comments, so guys, leave it down below and let me know, oh golly, there we go. Let me know what you think about this Columbus. Man, check out this living room. Beautiful accent wall, huge TV, electronic fireplace, plenty of seating area for everybody. Let's go upstairs and check out the kitchen. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at how much storage you have. All these cabinets and drawers, these beautiful appliances. Guys, let me know down in the comments below, what's the first meal that you're going to cook in your new Columbus? I love this bar top right here. Really gives us good separation too from the kitchen down into the living area. Gorgeous stuff. Let's hop into the half bath, see what we got going on in here. Tons of room, tons of space, super tall ceilings. Guys, if you didn't notice, we have some extremely tall ceilings on this unit. Columbus has a 7-foot tall ceiling. Incredible. Look at this bedroom. Golly, look at this king-size bed. Nice cabinets up top. A huge closet right there. Now, of course, we're going to have some entertainment here in the bedroom. Nice smart TV there. Tons of cabinets and storage. Let's look back here to our main bathroom. Man, I love the colors on this Columbus. This blue and the really light wood tones in here look absolutely phenomenal. All right, let's get into it. Almost everything on this Columbus is controlled by this panel right here. Now, you can also use this guy with your phone and connect to Bluetooth and control everything at the tip of your finger, but I love the fact that we do have some actual analog buttons. So we've got all of our lights for our awning, step, scare, hall, bedroom, living room. We can connect to Bluetooth here. Our kitchen light, water heater, either gas or electric, our water pump, and our tank heaters because this is an all-season camper. Now we've got both of our awning controls here, all 4 of our slide-out controls. Now this is going to be your inverter control panel, and you also have a control panel for our solar. This is your solar charge controller, since we do have that solar on board. Now, right up above this guy, we've got a good bit of storage. Same thing down below. A little bit of storage there. Let's check out the half bathroom, but right before we do, here is our thermostat. Now, we have 3 zones worth of AC on this guy because we have 3 AC units. Now, let's check it out. So, in zone 1, you're just going to have cool or your gas heat. In zone 2, you're going to have cool and your electric heat with that heat pump. In zone 3, you're just going to have your cool. So if we wanted to use our gas furnace, we'll use our gas heat there. If we just wanted to use our heat pump, we can use this here. Or if we just wanted to cool it down, we can do that on all 3. And keep in mind, we also have that big electric furnace right underneath the TV in our infotainment system. Now check out this half bath. Now whenever we order these units, we can order them with a washer and dryer. Now this one we didn't. Now this is just prepped for it. So here in the half bath is where you have your stackable washer and dryer. Now these shelves are adjustable if you don't opt for a washer and dryer. You're of course going to have your GFCI outlets right up above. And up above that, we've got a ton of more storage. Perfect place to put some toiletries and towels, things like that. Now the other thing I want you to notice is we have soft close. Even on these big doors, we have soft close. Same thing with our cabinets underneath the sink. Good bit of storage underneath there. Gotta love those soft close. And of course, porcelain toilet. Golly, I love that. Now here in this bathroom, we do have a Max Air fan with its own remote. So if we look right up above us, got that beautiful Max Air fan, baby. Keep us nice and cool. And over on this guy, I got a good bit of medicine cabinet with that backlit mirror. Man, I think it looks pretty good. As we're making our way into the living room, you'll notice that we have a fire extinguisher here, as well as some coat hanging. Now, you can also put your keys up on top of this guy. Now, shout out to my buddy Joe Madden. These guys are drunk octopus hangers. Looks like a drunk octopus trying to fight you. Like, stick 'em up, pal, stick 'em up. Cracks me up. Let's talk about the living area. Look at this, man. Absolutely incredible. Tons and tons of cabinetry storage over here, too. Now, of course, we are going to have soft close on all of the cabinets. You guys know we got to open up just about everything on this channel. Now, check out this love seat. Right back behind it, you'll notice that our shades are down. Now, we have just the upper valance here. One thing that I would like to see from Columbus is if we extend these down at least to the sides. It doesn't have to go on the bottom, but at least to the side to where we don't have that bit of light creeping in over through the side. Now, obviously, we have our blackout shades, and we have our daytime shades, too. And we could bring those up as well, giving us that beautiful view. Now, these windows are just going to go up and down. Now, one other thing, speaking of windows, we can option these guys with frameless windows. Now, this unit in particular was optioned with framed windows. We can get these shades up, shed some light on the situation. Looking good. Now, we don't have any carpet in this unit whatsoever. I really like our flooring that we do have. And then we have this woven material in our slides. Now, this love seat will pull out into a full-sized bed. Now, I do want to show you this accent wall. Golly, I mean, this just looks absolutely killer. I love the texture that we get on that, and I really am a big fan of the color. I think it adds a lot more pop, and enough with the gray and brown that we keep seeing in all of these campers. I love the fact that Columbus is giving us a little bit of a pop of color. Big bad Insignia Smart TV. Now, we do have surround sound in this unit too. Nice little shelf so we can put some knickknacks and different little trinkets from your different camping adventures. And underneath that, a really big electronic furnace. Now, this guy will obviously do a great job of heating up the unit if we didn't want to use your propane furnace, or if you just didn't want to use the heat pump, just want to kind of knock the cold off. This electric furnace will do a great job of that. And you can also set it where just the flames are going and we're not getting any temperature out of it, or vice versa. You can set it where we are getting all of the temperature without any of the show, because this guy can change colors and do all kinds of cool stuff. Now, moving over to this direction, same story as the other side. This guy will fold out into a full-size sleeping area, and we have all of our shades all the way around. Now, guys, check this out. I am 6'5". I'm not a short man by any means. I'm all the way up here. Dude, I've got plenty of room. We've got 7-foot tall slides in this Columbus, which is absolutely incredible. Good job, Columbus, looking out for your tall guys. Back over this way, again, with these shades. Now, I want to bring these guys back up and show you how much visibility we have with these enormous windows, because these things are huge. Look at that. I mean, just imagine being parked out into the mountains, parked over on the beach, in a national park somewhere. I mean, tons and tons of visibility in this unit. Really good looking stuff. Now, over on this side, we'll have 2 electric love seats. Now, these guys will obviously recline. We have a little bit of storage here in the middle where you can keep your remotes. And you do have a USB-A and USB-C controls back there, as well as USB-As here on the sides next to your cup holders. Same thing with our blackout and day shades right there. And we also have these really cool reading lights. So if we hit it one more time, it'll go off. One time just gets us the ring up above. A second time gets us this light that is movable. And then a third time shuts them all back down. Same thing over on this side. And we do have another USB plug in that reading light. Really neat. Now, right below the bar, on this side, we're going to have a little bit more storage. I like the fact that we don't have another style there. That way we can fit some longer things in here if we wanted. Again, soft close, no slamming doors. Now we've got a nice couple sets of stairs here with a nice handrail. It's good and sturdy. As we move up into the kitchen, let's shed some light on the situation. These guys up, there we go. I really like this bar. I really like this bar. Now, since we don't have a dedicated kitchen table, the bar is the place to eat, either that or sitting down. But let's be honest, man, whenever you guys are taking this thing out, we're really going to be outside anyway. But I really like the bar. A couple of really nice comfy bar seats with the strap to keep them nice and secure during travel. Get this guy back up. Now here's another start of a gripe that I have. Here in the kitchen, right before the kitchen, we'll have some day shades and some nighttime shades. But once we get into the actual kitchen, we only have our blackout shades. We don't have any day shades here in the kitchen. It's one thing that I wish that Forest River and the guys over at Columbus would change, would be to give us a day shade. Because look at this view. Right up above the sink. I mean, that is absolutely killer. But if the sun's coming in, I would really appreciate a day shade right there where we can still get the views. We don't have the sun glaring in at us, and we can still see what's going on out there. So one of my other gripes is to have day shades in the kitchen as well. Anyway, back to it. Let's look at this guy right here. Check out this big Furrion oven. 3-burner gas stove up on the top. Nice big oven space down below. Of course, we're going to have solid surface countertops. Now, we are also going to have some wireless chargers that pop up, give us two 110 outlets, USB-A and USB-C, as well as that wireless charger up on top. And we have got two of these guys on either side of the range. Super cool, really connected floor plan. Now check this out. We're going to have a bunch more drawer storage here, and you notice soft close, baby. That's what I'm saying. Now up here, really big residential Magic Chef microwave, just a good old regular microwave. We've got a plenty big enough oven, so we don't need a convection or air fryer style microwave that we see in some other travel trailers and fifth wheels. Now over here, golly, I cannot get enough of this front kitchen. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you think. What are you thinking about this thing? Nice rolling out trash bin, solid surface. Now check this out. We are also going to have a built-in cutting board. Now we can also take out this insert, put it up here on the top if we wanted. Super cool stuff. A little bit of built-in spice storage on either side of the sink. Great spot for all of your silverware. Tons of cabinet and drawer space. Now look underneath the sink, man. Check this out. All kinds of storage. If you're really big into cooking, then this is definitely the one for you. You've got all kinds of spots for all of your cooking utensils, all of your ingredients, all of your prep space to cook it all. And look at this big bad sink. Stainless steel sink with the sprayer nozzle that we got here. A couple of different spray options. I mean, I cannot get enough of this windshield. Absolutely killer. Some more storage up top. Going over to this side, look at that huge fridge. Golly, that's almost bigger than the one in my house. Big bad Magic Chef Frigilata. Let's open this guy up. Absolutely wonderful. With the pull-out freezer. Now this guy does have an ice maker in there too. And we have this little stopper. So whenever we shut this guy down, we can put this stopper right in here and screw this guy down so your fridge and freezer isn't going to come open on you during transport. So now that we got this guy locked down like so, we ain't opening nothing. check out all of this storage, man. All these are adjustable shelves too, so you can take these shelves and move them however works best for you and your family. Super cool stuff. I do like the little glass inserts that we have there too. Here's all of our booklets for this guy. Now, like I said, we are ready to go for that tire pressure monitor system, and that is this guy right here. Couple of reading infos there from Forest River and your water filter. Tons and tons of storage here in the kitchen. All right, let's talk about the bedroom. Before we get into the bedroom, can we just take a second to appreciate these lights? All the lighting in here. I mean, these LED strips through here look super clean, and they are dimmable through the app. So if you want to connect over to this control box through your Bluetooth on your phone, you totally can, and you can dim all of these guys accordingly. And we have a ceiling fan, man. We got a ceiling fan. Ah! Let's check out the bedroom. Here we go. Man, you gotta love it in here. Look at this huge king-size bed. Absolutely humongous. Now, they will use an aluminum frame on the slide here as well as underneath our bed, because you know we're going to have some good storage here. Look at that aluminum frame. Now, you do have a couple of other seats that they fold nice and neat under here for you. As we grab this nice handle here, bring this guy back down. Over here, you got to check out this closet. This is absolutely insane. Huge wardrobe space. All of the hanging clothes that you want. Ladies, I'm looking at you. Check it out. All kinds of space for all of the clothes that we love so much. And a bunch of storage up on top of that guy. Now looking over here at the bed, this is one of my favorite features. I love this headboard. This textured headboard is super cool. I love the fact that we're on an east to west bed, so we can open up these windows, get a nice cross breeze going right across your face. We have the same reading lights that we saw in the living room, and a bunch of storage up here above the bed. Got a couple of outlets up there too, so we can keep you charged. Now, man, I wish that we had some other outlets over here too. I know that we have the USB on our reading light, but I do wish that we had some other outlets on either side of the bed. We're trying to be picky, guys. We're trying. But look at all of these drawers and cabinets. Up above, all kinds of space. Couple of 110 plugs right there. Now, again, we only have the night shades. We don't have any day shades here in the bedroom. I wish that we had, if we're going to do day and night shades, do it in the whole thing, not just in one portion of the unit. You know what I mean? Nice big 32-inch smart TV where we can stream Netflix, and you can even watch your favorite Hayes Carlson at Bob Hurley RV YouTube videos. Now, check out these drawers. Soft close drawers. And a bunch more storage over here. And we've got our hookups right there. And we have a little hamper. Check that out, man. Love that. Love the fact that they give us a little hamper. Now back here in the bathroom, we've got a nice sliding barn door. Good looking stuff. But man, I love the fact that they carried this blue from the accent wall in the living room over here into the bathroom. I think it looks absolutely killer. Still have that porcelain toilet. We have another accent wall on the other side. So this is the only spot where we have this sort of accent wall, which is really cool. Now we do have that other Max Air fan that we talked about up on the roof here in the master bathroom. Look at this shower. Oh my word. Nice textured shower insert there. Really big shower head with the skylight so we can see what we're doing. Really good looking stuff. Dual vanity sinks. Solid surface countertops. Plenty of space. We've got some more plugins here so you can use your hair dryer or straightener or whatever else you want to use. And of course, we have some storage in the medicine cabinets. And I really like the fact that these are backlit. Both of our mirrors right there being backlit just really adds to the vibe and overall look at this thing. Man, absolutely killer. Three things. Three things I love, three things I don't really love so much about this unit. Thing number one, I love all of the basement storage over in the back. I think that that's super cool since we hardly have any pass-through storage up front, giving us that raised rear portion of this unit with all of the storage in the back is super cool. I'm 6'5" and 230 pounds. You guys saw my big butt getting in and out of that thing. Tons and tons of space over in the back. I love that. Another thing that I really do like is the updated colors. We have that big blue accent wall here in the living room. We've also got it over in the bathroom too. I really like the lights, the light colored wood. The overall vibe on the inside, I think that they knocked it out of the park. I think it's a really good looking unit. Another thing that I love is the price. This thing has an MSRP of around $114,000, and we have this for sale on our website right now for $89,995. So under 90 grand can get you this thing. And this is also going to be really competitive with your Van Lees, with your mobile suites, with your Riverstones, with some of those higher end fifth wheels at a much more affordable price. We still get a full big bad unit, 101-inch wide body. I mean, it's all there. This thing is all there. It's a beast. And to get all of that for the price is really cool. That's another thing that I absolutely love. One thing that I don't love so much is the inconsistency on the day and nighttime shades. I want to have daytime shades up here in the kitchen, and we don't have that. I think that that's definitely something that Forest River can do going into 27 that a lot of other people would agree on. If you're going to give us day and nighttime shades in one portion of this unit, give it all the way around. And while we're on the day and nighttime shade topic, I would also really appreciate some balances on the sides so we don't have light creeping through just from the sides. So that's thing number one that I don't like so much. Thing number two that I don't like so much is also going to be in the basement storage. I think that they should at least give us the option for that big rolling tray. We've seen it in a few other different fifth wheels and motorhomes out there on this channel, and I think that that is definitely one thing that would give some more accessibility to all of the basement storage back there, because it's kind of hard to get right into the middle. I mean, obviously we're going to have some bigger stuff back there, but if we have that tray, a lot more accessible, a lot more ease of use. I think that that's another thing that they can improve upon. One other thing, my last gripe is going to be over in the bedroom by the bed. We don't have hardly any plugins over there or a nightstand to set your phone. I think that if we redesign that just a little bit, give us a space to plop the phone down, give us some 110s, some USBs, and some USB-Cs, I think that that would go a long way. Now, we do have the USB-As that are up in that reading light up there, but that's really about the only plug-in. Other than that, you're going to have some 110 plug-ins up above those cabinets up there. But if we have things like a sleep apnea machine or have other components that we want to charge, like your laptop, if you're big on working in your bed, then I just think that we could redesign the nightstand and charger situation a little bit in the bedroom. But those are my three things. And that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for joining along. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to drop me a like. And go ahead and share this with your camping buddies while you're at it. Now, I'm going to have my phone number listed right down below, as well as my email down in the description. I'm also going to have links to our listing of this exact unit, as well as all of Columbus's info down in the description below. So if you want to get some more info that we didn't quite go over here today, feel free. I'm going to have all that linked right down below. And if you haven't yet, man, you better subscribe. You better subscribe right now. What are you talking about? You better do it. It's that little red button right down here. Go ahead. Hit it. You better hit that subscribe. I'm just playing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one.